This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description. To feel accepted is a nearly universal human desire. After all, we evolved to survive better in groups, where fitting in and having the trust and respect of our peers are the measures of success. The need to belong is in our DNA. But sometimes that need takes center stage, and what others think about us takes on more importance than what we think about ourselves. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about how to stop worrying about what other people think. If you're new here, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notifications bell to get updates whenever we post. Caring what other people think of you is always what I call unnecessary anxiety. It's the anxiety that can be easily avoided if we stop caring about what doesn't matter. Caring so much about your image and feeling a need to be liked will ultimately leave you miserable in life. All I've ever done is try and act friendly. If people like me, great. If they don't, who cares? Here are some tips on how you can stop being curious of what other people think. Question your thinking. Humans tend toward cognitive distortions, patterns of negative thinking that can hurt our mood or behavior. For example, we may assume the worst or filter out the good in a situation and pay attention only to the bad. Or we may overgeneralize or jump to conclusions. Pay attention to your thoughts and question them rather than allowing impressions to run away with you. You may discover that what you're fretting over exists only in your mind. Their opinion is only about that, an opinion. If you want to stop caring about what others think of you, you need to understand first that their opinion of you is only that, an opinion. It doesn't mean that the rest of the world does not like you or think you're a great friend. Part of being a human being is having opinions. People's opinions of you are not fact. They're not a real thing that needs to be worried over. Nobody enjoys being disliked, but to try and relentlessly change someone's opinion of you is futile. You can't please everyone. For some reason, everyone sees themselves as a problem solver. If someone doesn't like us or like what we do, we tirelessly try and fix it. How many times has someone told you that something said something about something you've said or done? It doesn't feel nice, right? Ignore them and their opinion. How does it affect your life, right? The only way it affects your life is by you worrying about it. Again, an opinion is not a real thing. It's a perspective from someone who has a different life to yours. Know that your value is not contingent on being liked. Embrace the fact that your value is not determined by how liked and accepted you are. It's not my job to be liked. Altai says of her career, which involves being present in social media and public speaking. It's my job to show up in my authenticity and deliver the contribution I came to deliver. Some people will like what I have to offer and others will not, and that's real and normal. It has no implications in our value as human beings. So if someone likes you or what you're doing, cool. And if they don't, that's cool too. You do you, regardless. Define your values. Living your life according to what others think of you is a recipe for an unhappy and exhausting life. Instead, Altai says to define your own set of values. Get clear on what's important to you, not other people. Focus on who you want to be, not what others say you should be. From there, Altai says we can align ourselves with friends and groups that share these values versus attempting to fit ourselves into a box that doesn't reflect our truest expression. Forgive yourself and shift your mindset. Overcoming the fear of what people think is certainly not something that can happen over time. It requires practice and a whole lot of self-forgiveness. We all get caught in our fear stories from time to time. Altai says it doesn't make us wrong or broken. When that fear rears its ugly head, and it will, forgive yourself in that moment and then choose a new thought and way of being. Shifting your mindset in this way will give you the motivation you need to do what you're holding yourself back from accomplishing. Start respecting your own opinion. Who has real power over you? If you're a child, your parents have a ton of power over you. That's just a fact. They might not like you dating a particular person or seeing certain friends. That's okay. That to me is justified. When you're an adult, There is not one other person on the planet Earth that has more humanly power than your opinion. Your opinion is the only one that matters when it comes down to your own life. You're the only one that can take action to do right or wrong, or whatever it is you want to do. Currency and authority are man-made. These are man-made power tools that keep people in check. However, to me, they're not real. They're just ideas that were built into their physical form. It doesn't mean that they're what I call real. Things like this started as ideas in someone's head. It's the same as someone else's opinion of you. It's not real. You have to gain a certain amount of respect for your own opinion and actions. If you're pondering about doing something because you're worried what someone would say, carefully evaluate the situation. And if it makes sense to you to do it, then just do it. See what happens. Be true to yourself. If you care about what other people think too much, chances are you're not. Or you've never been true to yourself. You value other people's opinion way too much. You base your every move on what other people will think. I mean, why wouldn't you? When someone goes bad, you don't post it on Facebook. When something goes good, you post it over and over on Facebook to prove to fish for compliments. I learned a long time ago that chasing external compliments is hazardous to your mental well-being. If you don't start complimenting yourself without the need for an opinion from someone else, I don't think you can ever be truly content. External compliments are nice, but they're only external. They don't mean anything. It's time to get some self-awareness. If you're not being true to yourself and what makes you happy, then you can never rely on yourself to back yourself up. Posting something online for compliments and for virtual well done is completely hollow. Even if you get your compliments, you're soon left feeling empty again. Being true to yourself means understanding why you care so much about what other people think, and then doing what you want to do anyway. The weight of others' thought can become a burden for you. It can inhibit you from living your life because your entire being, your personality, your thoughts, your actions are controlled by an idealized standard of what people want to see. When you become so obsessed with other people's opinion of you, you forget your own. You can make a conscious effort to stop giving care, to let yourself free. It's a skill that needs to be practiced like meditating. But once you truly understand how to let go, you'll see the world is entirely different. Once you give up catering to other people's opinion and thoughts, you will find out who you truly are, and that freedom will be like taking a breath for the first time. People will love you, people will hate you, and none of it will have anything to do with you. Make your choices and live by those decisions, taking full responsibility for what you do and how you do it. When you do, you'll gain the self-esteem you need and the power to give yourself what you want without blaming anyone for your mistakes. Now that you're clear on how to not care what people think, now is the best time to apply it to yourself. Let us know your thoughts on how these tips helped you in the comment section down below. If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.